doing? Alright, so, good meowing and welcome back to Hunter Canberra with Skylore, Cody,
Cacao.
and Anna.
I swear it sounded like I'm dying.
Ya do.
Hopefully
Alright.
I
So,
am, you know,
In the last episode,
style.
they met up again. One of them recovered their memories. The other one never really seemed to have lost them. And went through a weird hospital and made it to the area with the front reception and whatnot. And now they are there. Alright, hooray! So you both are there?
Investigate for a potential locker area or storage area where they keep the stuff.
It looks like... Okay, so she's in a sort of like rounded area. Like it's got like, you know, a little bank teller station.
Mm-hmm.
It's like set up like that with her, but the full glass thing, except for like a laptop-sized hole in front of her and whatnot. And then it looks like there's there's like a big circular space, and there's some tables there with stuff thrown on them and whatnot with like little number tags.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like lockers in the back and stuff like that and whatnot. It's a little weirdly shaped, but there's clearly another room behind that.
Alright.
I wonder if I could swagger my way
And then
over.
to either side, there's the ways out of the hospital.
Okay.
And look like
So
I belong.
Is Washington too injured to carry anything?
He's sucked up over.
Washington has been in a cold area all day.
Oh,
So,
that poor baby. I'm like, see, I told you they were gonna keep him cool by accident. Jerks. Okay, you're not going on this one, baby.
okay.
You stay.
Oh, I was gonna try to swagger us like using my streetwise or whatever to make us look like we belong as we're going about the place, looking around.
So,
You know you don't have your clothes on. You're still wearing a hospital gown.
No, I'm wearing my clothes.
he did that. He set
Oh,
that
he
up
did
first.
that?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm wearing a lab coat.
Yeah, and he's got his arms and he's got all his gear. They didn't even take it.
Probably look like I belong, so it's like,
Yeah, so...
Oh yeah, maybe she. Then if that's the case, I just tell
The
you. I just
thing
tell you
is
like
there's-
maybe you got the uniform.
There's-
Maybe you can tell her to give me my stuff.
I do have performance, skills,
Okay. Do you...
empathy, expression, streetwise.
Do you remember what she had?
Who?
You.
Who had?
What she had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I should probably roll for it.
No. The memory thing is fine at this point. You've gotten your memories back. But, like,
Yeah.
I'm just asking you, like... Okay,
I
so...
remember her. when
You
she
were
used to
thinking
play
of
with-
using your streetwise for this, so that's
Yes.
like somewhat more pronounced. So we're gonna go ahead and first do a perception streetwise check to see if you can even map out how to do any of these things and what would probably be the best way of going about it.
Alright.
No. 7. That's 4 successes. Nice. So, you check it out. You could walk up and talk to them and stuff, but you're seeing the way everything's bagged and tagged over there and the way she just sort of ousted other people. If you don't know the bag numbers or the tags you need for all of her stuff, you're probably not going to get it all. No, it seems like you just probably get away with telling her the tag thing on just doing the thing. Or, maybe, if you went in through one of the 2 other doors that are back there outside of the store, outside of the hospital, you could get there. But you don't know about those 2 doors. They're on the back wall there, so they probably go into another room.
Yeah.
So, is that room one you can access easily? Does it need a card? Does it have security outside? Can you bullshit your way through security? Is it just cracked open like a lot of Walmart systems and stuff?
Yeah.
You don't know. But those are the factors you have about going about it.
Man. Would anything from my past life help with this or no? Probably not.
This particular situation?
Probably not, dude.
Not quite.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to app it.
Okay.
roll random die on my app, and if
Alright.
it's higher, we go right. If it's lower, we go left.
All simulated. So 10, 20, 6, 20. So its maximum number is 40.
It's like gambling.
Okay. It's about 23.
Alright.
So what do you do?
Take the left door.
Okay, so you first leave the hospital
Yeah.
out the left side, and you're looking for the left door in. Doesn't look like there's an immediate wall thing, but as you walk outside the hospital and go around a bit, you do see that there is a central door between both of them and whatnot that leads to a room. And it's got a little key card pass thing and whatnot, and one of those little doors on there.
I could probably use expression or to make it look like I forgot my key card if I can't find one.
Alright,
So investigate.
so
I think
you're
I'm
going to
see if-
investigate?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find a key card lying around or something.
Alright.
Just like someone forgot, used the restroom or what.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll.
Why is it
Roll
funny
investigation and perception. It's funny because of what's about to happen.
Oh, nice. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so the one negates one of your successes, but you have 3 other successes due to the crit. So 3 successes. You notice where the door closes, it's a little bit of duct tape
Oh.
holding like some sort of little paper thing in place there.
To keep it open.
Likely the door will just open if
Okay.
pushed.
Cool.
All
Look
right.
at that.
You go and you open the door and walk on inside. There, do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 2 of you walk in there. There's a
Acting like I belong.
there's a detective, writing down paperwork things as someone wearing a white shirt is going through some of the different objects and stuff and talking to them. Like one of the shirts has some blood on it, etc. They're talking, tagging
Oh.
things over there.
So they're doing
There's
the
a-
paperwork of like all the evidence
Yeah.
collection as well as organizing the items for each person as well.
There's a few more people in there who looks like 2 of them are talking about something or not there. There's a nurse who's asleep like under a table thing and whatnot, just anywhere to get some sleep for a minute or 2.
Huh.
Okay.
And it looks like, there's really not much going on. There's more lockers here, and like there's like a little computer thing for the stuff
Ooh,
and whatnot.
computer.
And then there's the 2 doors to either side.
Can we access the computer with alerting the other 2?
I think I can.
Yeah. Yeah, do
Yeah, I'll
that.
go try to do that.
I'm like,
Alright.
do you tell me that? Or do you just gesture to me about that?
I just think he just went to go do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, I interrupted it. It was like, ooh.
So you walk over to the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do a quick roll on this guy. Okay, no. Alright,
Can
so
I emphasize with
one
anyone
of-
in the room too?
this is great. One of the guys over there and
He's like,
whatnot sees you sit down and whatnot, and he just goes, they changed the password because of this. And he just says the new password.
Mm-hmm.
Which is Aardvark 420. I know, our boss has a personality. That's 2 A's at the beginning, like it's properly spelt. Believe it or not, Christopher knows how to spell.
I emphasize with it.
I emphasize with that. Yeah.
Well, I got 3. Do I need real for empathy? See how this goes? Should I just for funds?
You don't gotta do jack on this
There you
one.
go.
Yep. Alright, so you're like, you know the truth. And you're in really quick. You just
Okay.
use straight up admin, bam, that,
Yeah.
and you're in.
Alright, where are these weapons?
So, it takes you a little bit,
Oh yeah,
But-
robot hands are slow.
but the system itself looks pretty damn intuitive at first, and then you realize it's ass backwards. Would you give me a computer and dexterity check? Okay, the system's just fighting you. It's not built or designed well, and what you think is the right application in there to lead you into one area and stuff makes you sign in again, and it's not, and it's just working like that and being an ass.
Can I get what's his name with an expressive look come help me out?
Like, the guy who is just over there like,
Yeah.
hey, can you help me? Like, you do a little thing. And he walks over.
It's been a long day.
And he goes, yeah, no kidding. Double shift. Anyway.
I could go for another Monster Red Bull.
Yeah, if only we had more. You have to buy one now. Anyway, what are you looking for? What are you trying to get into right now?
Armory, weapons, confiscated. You know.
Oh, okay. He looks over at the police officer guy. Goes, yeah, all right. All the confiscated stuff. No, that's going to be in gift 2. Oh, I'm sorry, they changed that one. It's actually going to be in... It's in deal 3. Alright, there we go. So this will be the whole list of everything. It's got them all number coded and whatnot. You know how the fucking works.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's still 3 now. Goes back to where it was, and he goes, so anyway, Jessica, as I was saying before, I think that we should really... And it's just like random gibberish that he's talking about now.
Alright, so I go over to my assistant.
It's a good thing her character didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, but I was just like...
Usher her over?
Sure.
Okay.
Because she can see the weapons, I'm like, so which one of these was yours again? Here's where they are.
So, what'll happen is, each of those things is a number.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes from 124 up to 357.
Okay.
The items?
Yep.
No, those are the individually labeled bags with stuff in them.
Yeah.
So you'll be clicking enter to see what's inside of it. It'll take a little bit to load up, and then going back out and whatnot. If you want to go for each one.
Roll.
What'd you roll for? Tell me what the stats were you rolled.
Oh, let's see if I can. Huh?
Well, what stats were you rolling for? And let me tell you if they apply.
Oh, I was gonna say computer
Computer and what?
knowledge.
You get one of these and one of these.
Oh.
That's how it combines. Did you accidentally do 2 of these?
No.
Okay, just one. So, you want to go with one of the mental ones, I think, on this one.
Wait. Yeah. Wait.
Wits? Okay, so that's 2. You have 2 for wits. So go ahead and roll 2 more. And let's see what you got. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Okay, it takes a little bit. By the time you get to 174,
Yeah.
you see that one has a machete and a bunch of knives on it, and you're like, okay, cool, that's one of them.
Yeah.
You go through a little bit more after she has it, and in 176, you find her bag with all of its different weird items put next to it.
Sweet.
You mean
like-
like my pouch of medical materials?
Yeah.
Magical materials?
Yep.
You opened it?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
opened it and separated everything out
Yeah.
and categorized it all.
Now I know where they are, and I'm like, okay, let's
Look,
go
I'm
get
just
those.
gonna
So,
say I'm super
There is
concerned.
more you can do with this app.
Yeah.
So, among the things you can do there, you can say that something has been checked out.
Oh.
You can remove it from the system. There's a few other things you can do of the sort. What would you like to do?
I guess check them out.
Oh.
Or
Okay, when you check it out, it will ask you information on who it was checked out to, and all that other stuff there.
okay.
Do you want to insert any of that information, or do you want to go back? You have options.
Do I know that, or do I just go
It
get
gave
my
him the
stuff?
prompt and stuff after it showed him the
Oh,
stuff.
I read that and I just tell him like, just erase it from the system.
Oh. Okay.
So you delete them from the system, and they're gone. But you know that there is a bag labeled 176 and another one labeled 174 somewhere in here.
So
That is it. So where are the 100 somethings? Are they in this room? Are they in the next room over?
I guess I'll check what rooms they're in and stuff on the computer.
Okay, so since those two are now deleted, you check another 170 item, and it looks like they are in fact in this room, and they're labeled table 3.
Table 3, okay.
So there are 6 tables in the room. They're all side by side. You know, 2 right next to each other, then 2, then 2. So probably one set is 1, another one's 2, another one's 3. Doesn't say those numbers on them, but you can probably figure it out by looking for them now.
Yeah.
Alright.
I do that, and I keep the tired, what's it called, guys up.
Mm-hmm. No, like, for the day type of thing.
Yeah, and I lead her to her stuff.
Okay. You guys take the bags.
Yeah, I take the stuff.
Not the bags.
What
They're
bags?
they're
Oh.
in plastic bags that, you know, are big enough to hold and whatnot that have a little number label on them, like a white piece of paper looking thing with a little stampy thing and a little.
Yeah, I take all of it and I get rid of the evidence later.
Okay.
I was about to say, I would keep the numbers.
Do and then the detective sees you guys grabbing that stuff out there and he says, "Oh, West Branch. All right. Good luck, guys." And he goes back to just doing his paperwork thing with the other guy and goes, "You know what? I can't wait for this shift to end. Like, I shouldn't be doing like numeric shifts like this, but this is how it's going right
I'm
now."
trying to say, they should give us a pay raise. Or I start that.
Yeah, ain't that true, sister? And you guys walk straight out of there.
Damn.
Okay. You recovered your guys' stuff.
I got my stuff!
Yay!
How's Washington doing with, like, bleaching my heat?
Just get in there. Yeah.
You probably had leisure time when we were outside. Maybe
All
in
right.
That was a
Australia.
successful no-kill mission.
That's a successful no-kill mission. Yeah, exactly. I would
Everyone's
like you
too
guys
tired to do a
to
shit.
each do a perception awareness check, please. If you have
Alright.
no awareness, get fucked.
Okay.
Sounds like
Shit!
fun.
I have no awareness.
Well, getting fucked was fun. I rolled a 9.
Oh, one success. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh shit, I got 2 1s and a 7. The
So
ones
those-
are bad, right?
Yeah, they cancel out a success. So, yeah,
I have a negative
you
success.
have a negative one, yeah.
Shit.
So, looking out there, you're kind of caught up in the whole Washington thing and
Yeah,
thinking
I am.
about the connection you guys shared.
Okay, I guess.
While you're standing there, you're getting ready to figure out like where the hell the actual location is, so, you know, recognizing the
Yeah.
road and stuff like that. You know, maybe going about your app to figure out where
yeah,
you're at.
I'm a tired
There's-
person. Yeah.
Someone walking out of the hospital, and this person, they've got like just a gray hoodie on and whatnot. They're wearing some sort of like Slipknot shirt or something like that, you know, some pants and some boots or whatnot. But as they walk out, they kind of turn your direction for a second or two, and when they do, their face sort of flashes like just scales across it, you know, like just the shimmer of scales for a moment, and then they turn and they walk away, and you get that feeling of like snakes or leathery hand going across your face for a moment. They walk off and head down the road.
The bastards checked up on me earlier when I was reaching out.
Not going to chuck something.
Not gonna check something. Thinking about it, but no.
Not gonna what?
Chuck something at it. Like,
Mental, yeah.
it crosses the street towards the. That is a weird name for a place. Is it really called that? The Phillip Enclosed Oval and Phillip District Playing Fields. Basically, the greenery on the other side of the road.
I kind of follow the thing, want more answers.
Okay, so yeah, okie dokie. So I'm going. If you're gonna be doing a pursuit, then
Well,
because it's going to cross this road
I mean, it's a demon.
into the things, and then cross the double road and then
Right.
cross over a little dirt road thing to get over there. So let's see here. We are going to use stamina and streetwise. Let's do those two to sneak over there in pursuit without being obvious as fuck. That's
No.
the goal.
Am I
And-
following her?
Do you usher your buddy?
Yes.
Does she
I
let me know
usher
what's
my
up?
assistant.
No. That
You
depends.
say those words?
No.
Okay.
What do you?
You're wise.
How do you convey to that person that they need to go this way with you, or what you saw, whatever? What do you do?
I express
You
with
express.
words like
Do you say things or you just gesture? Follow me.
snake face this way.
Snake face is this way.
You say that and you gesture.
Yes, yeah.
Alright.
I'm like,
Oh wait.
we're not fully
No,
healed.
no.
What?
Oh.
Why? Okay, so
That's
what
cool.
happened?
So murder here.
Alright,
So wait, am I rolling too?
you don't got to. He's leading right now. You didn't see
Yeah.
the person.
Oh, okay,
So-
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, you just know I'm talking about snake in the face, and I'm going
Snake
some
face
direction.
this way.
This way, and I'm like, okay.
Alright, so you and do you follow?
I mean, like I do.
The three
I'm
of you.
concerned for this stupid woman's well-being, and she
Hmm.
might have noticed something I haven't. Like she was, at the very least, she looked like she wanted to attack me yesterday.
And I guess I
but she
clap
held
my
me.
robot hands together as I do this.
Before you get going, yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys, the roads are surprisingly quiet. Like, all the traffic has gone through.
No
And the
pigeons,
parking
right?
lots are packed, even though this is like a main road thing. Maybe there's a blockade somewhere nearby. You're not
Yeah.
sure. But, you pass through the roads without any vehicular traffic. And you head through the next one, the double road thing. And you get over towards the park. There's a clear area with just a little trail by it. And then the trail keeps going to where there's trees. But as you're walking towards it, you're kind of between both sides.
Mhm.
And you can see the open field, but you don't see the person you were following.
Hmm.
So where would you like to go as you are arriving there? Do you want to head more towards the open area to get a good look? Do you want to head towards the trees, keep yourself kind of like hidden as you're looking? Or what? 'Cause this is just an open ass field. There might be a few buildings a little further down on the other side of the trees, but no.
Definitely hangs in the trees.
Alright.
Because if I was gonna ambush someone, I'd do it from the trees.
Yeah, you would. Alright. Speaking of, you get over to the trees. Hit one success. Would you go? Do you have dodge?
Yes.
Okay, so dodge and dexterity roll.
Dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Anna,
Yes.
I am going to give you a roll. I'm going to explain something that's happening.
Okay.
So as your
Nice.
buddy's reaching the tree line, to the place where they ushered you, someone in a hoodie pulls around the corner and reaches out to grab them by the shoulders, and they start to duck out of the way. But it looks like they're both going at exactly the same rate. So do you interfere at all?
Yes.
Okay, what do you do?
Separate.
Okay, you go in there and use your arms to separate?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me strength and brawl.
I know I have roll somewhere.
Live, Cody, live.
I'm
I mean, I was thinking.
Oh!
I was thinking it too, though.
It's on the left side. Talent.
Oh, there we go.
That's one
So
down.
2 more. So 4. 4 dice.
Alright, nice.
Huh. Why would you people just let me die now?
So I got a 1, a 10, a 7, and a 2.
Oh wow.
So you
All
got
successes.
2 successes.
Hooray!
Yay. Alright, so you managed to push your friend a little bit further in their dodge so they're separated out, and you put, well, your friend, your acquaintance.
Yeah.
And you push the other one, and it's like you're pushing up against a wall that's bearing down on you, and you feel it in your wrists and in your legs, but you get them to where they just don't connect their arms. Don't even push them back, really, but just get to where they don't connect, and they stop in their tracks.
Shit.
This person, now that you're close and whatnot, looks heavily muscled and whatnot. Like this guy could brawl for a living.
Oh,
you know?
yay! Acid blast now.
Acid flash to the face!
As I'm flying backwards.
Alright. So, the guy has an angry look and he goes, "Why are you following me?" To the both of you.
There was another one of you that just said it went. What was it? That said I should be attacking you, and I don't know why.
You have memories?
Oh.
From the past, like my dad said it's time.
The guy looks angry at you, like really visibly angry. Like his head's almost starting to shake.
I give him a childish
Okay.
expression too, like,
I just stand there looking at this normie talking to
Alright.
whatever this is. Can I detect what it is?
Do you have awareness?
No.
Oh.
Stop giving
I
me
have
the other.
empathy, but that doesn't help. I have knowledge.
you
that probably
have-
doesn't help.
What are your edges again?
It is
4C and another one. Is that all the only ones you got right now?
reach and
Reach.
4C.
Okay.
Hey Al, do you know why they be burning down my house? Them police officers or whatever? Because I think you might.
You know, as she's asking this, I start stepping away, out of reach of this thing,
Okay.
because he's getting angrier and angrier, and I'm not fully healed.
You know.
No.
The thing's eyes through like the slit of like a lizard slit thing, you know, where they oh it goes that way. And it's got an angry look at you. And it says my kind has had nothing to do with you. And it goes to punch you in the face.
Alright, and I
Punch
go
who in
to
the face?
acid
You.
in the leg.
Can I trip him?
You took a step back.
Can I still trip him?
You can try, but you're far out, so he'll definitely get to go first.
Communication never works.
Does he have tail?
Not out in the open if he does.
I'm so dead. This is fun.
Okay, so would you go ahead and roll stamina plus dodge?
Stamina dodge?
Can I just stab him?
What?
I mean, you can.
Why does it,
I want to
how
just stab him.
does initiative work in this game? Because it's very strange.
Now, if I decide we'll need it, then we'll roll for initiative, and it'll actually be a count up of numbers based off of like certain stats.
Do I need one more? Or am I good? Two. Stamina and what?
So you rolled 3 for stamina, right?
Yeah.
Okay, stamina and dodge.
Okay, so that's 3.
Okay, so you had no dodge bonus?
No, I have one dodge. I have dodge 1. And stamina is 2.
Yeah, so stamina has 2 inserted into it, so that's 3.
Oh, so you need one more.
Alright. Okie dokie, so you've got 2 successes. So you manage to move out of the way, and it hits the tree behind you, and the tree clinks and falls down, the roots actually pulling forward a bit and whatnot. And this is a big tree.
Nice! Acid blast.
Acid flask. Acid flask, go! So you've done an action, so your action will happen after the rest have finished theirs. So
Oh, wait, what was my action?
dodging.
Well, wait,
Can I
he's
talk
far away
as a
from
free
me.
action?
Talking is a free action, yes. Why not?
So he's far away from me, so maybe I should just use my cross.
I
crossbow.
giggle.
You can ready the crossbow if you want and fire. Yeah,
Yeah, let's do
giggle
that.
of a free action.
you ready the crossbow and fire. Go ahead and do your roll for it. So
I don't know. It's gonna shoot
we
my
know
giggling
it's a
face,
+2
man.
for it being the crossbow, and then it was it dexterity?
He's so angry.
You always ask me if it was like strength and the strength where was higher.
Oh yeah, whichever one's higher because
It's dexterity, so I end up doing 5s.
Yeah, and then you also add one other stat. Is it melee or brawl for this? I don't think it's melee. Oh,
Is it
firearms.
Yeah, so 2 more.
All right.
One punch man takes out tree.
One punch man takes out tree.
That's what I say.
Get shot.
Okay, none of them got jammed. Got 6, 8, 3, 4, 4, 10, 1.
Oh.
Okay. 2 successes. Okie dokie.
Oh, are we not dead?
So, you shoot the crossbow right into his face, and it sort of just hits and falls down to the ground. It goes, chink, and just falls to the ground. And it's the same thing. And he turns over to you, and just sort of lifts an arm out, and you see like some little trinkets on the arm, like little bones and stuff, like come out of the hoodie a bit, but it's still like they're attached to some bead thing on there, and just ushers it in your direction. And I'm going to need a willpower roll.
I still don't understand how that works, but
So
okay,
you will roll what willpower you have.
I don't even know. Okay, I don't even understand it in the sheet, so I don't know. Just tell me how many dice I need.
100.
You'll use the 4, your box.
Right.
You'll use
Okay.
your boxes.
Mm.
Right, cool. So 4.
4 die. Oh, I see.
th- we'll probably switch over to doing the different edition version in a bit, but just for handling it this one.
That
it's
works.
Like, how many did you get?
Oh. 9, 6, 5, and 2.
Okay, and you can either use a social stat or a mental stat as well
For what?
for this roll.
This is bureaucracy to save
Like
our
the
lives, no?
Yeah, like
this big number here, or the
Uh,
numbers here.
the numbers at the bottom. Yes.
All right.
So choose whichever one of those stats you want, and tell me which one you're using.
What kind of joke was
I
that?
guess I'll just use wits,
Okay.
and that has 3 more dice. So am I rolling 3 more dice?
Yes, you're rolling 3 more dice.
All right.
I can see it.
I got 9, 6, and 2.
9, 6,
Again?
Interesting.
It was the same dice too that rolled that too. Oh no,
Hmm.
it was a different one. No, that was a 1. Yeah, forgot.
So this sort of like hits across you, and 2 things happen.
Okay. What happened?
One, there's an item rushing through your head, like for some reason you see like coins and other things that just rush through your mind in this moment, and like ingots and like a guy gold panning and a few other things, and all the stuff happens to be gold. There's like a guy in gold plate mail. All the stuff just sort of like rushes through your head real quick in like a second, like that. And at the same time, you feel like you don't remember how that works anymore as you look at your crossbow. How does this function? Like, it just feels like, oh, that's weird. I don't know how that works. And there's that moment of like weirdness. So, Cody,
I'm just pissed.
your turn.
Acid flash.
Acid flash.
As I'm dodging, yeah.
Okay. So, roll for it. So we're going to do the acid flask. Did we ever give it a plus? I'm checking real quick.
Plus what?
We did not give it a plus. So we're going to go with +1 for the acid flask.
Okay.
Whatever your roll is for damage.
I'm
Okay, and this will be melee, because you're like right in it, and either dexterity or strength, whichever one of those you want to use.
Where's Millie?
Melee should be in one of these things. Like where, yeah, right there. You have no melee. Okay.
And strength.
And strength. Strength should be on the other sheet.
I can't use stealth as an attack.
Not with this particular attack.
Mm-hmm. There.
Move through the time warp again. I don't know why that song's in my head, but I like it.
Sweet. 0.
Ooh, a 10 and a 9?
Yeah.
Sweet. 3 successes. Okay.
Oh, 3
Oh, wait.
because the 0 is 2?
It's acid, right? Yeah, 0 is 2.
Okay.
Alright, you smack him with the acid vial right in the leg, and it just sizzles and melts the bit of their pants there. Nothing else seems to happen to them at all, but they've sort of hunkered in, and now they're standing weird, but like they're getting taller and whatnot, and their arms sort of like reach out and slam into the ground while they're standing upright, and their arms are getting all scaled and like scute covered, like the tops of a crocodile by its
He's hulking
brow.
up. Okay.
That's happening to the arms there and whatnot. And you still see the like trinkets and stuff on the arm that are like little bones and like feathers wrapped together and whatnot. They're building up a thing on the arm that has like a web pattern to it. It's all
Can
red.
I cut down the
going, it's
trinkets as it's transforming?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give it a shot. Yeah. What would you like to do while you got these few seconds?
Well, try to choke it out with the pickaxe.
Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's coming at me. Might as well just do the same.
Okie dokie.
I mean,
Okay, so you're going to attempt that. Anna is going for a melee attack with her thing.
Machete, yeah!
So, yeah.
+2.
So the difficulty is going to be increased. So instead of a 7, it's going to be an 8. So you'll need 8 or higher.
actually, a
Okay.
pacifist to make this.
So I need to use my 2 for my
Machete.
machete,
And then your strength,
my strength, which is also 2,
and then your melee.
and my melee, which is another 2. So
yeah.
no, thing is giant. Okay, I got a 6, a 10, a 3, a 3, another 10, and a 6.
How many 10s is that?
2.
2 10s?
That's awesome.
Okay. 4 successes, and he doesn't get a soak on this. So you lash out with your sword thing, and you cut into the red, and you seep through it and start slicing and slicing and slicing through it. Like it's breaking through the different threads there, and as you do that, for every little thread you cut, you're experiencing someone's life play out in front of you.
Oh,
That's
wow.
kind of
So
fucked.
for the first one, you see someone like through the eyes of a small child walking down a road and suddenly seeing something large standing in front of them in the pathway, holding up the corpse of a dead kangaroo all covered in blood with its teeth. It's like raising up and unleashing a horrible growl and running away. Then suddenly you're back into their teenage years of this person. They're walking down a street and they turn around the corner and silvery teeth flash out at them
Yeah, whatever.
but disappear as they run away down the corner. Another time, again as a teenager, they're partying and dancing, and then they see that there's a corpse on the dance floor. And they let out a scream, but no one hears them as they do it. And they run off. But as they do, they look back in just a moment and see something clearly not natural. Some cancerous thing grab that corpse by the throat and pull it off further into the dance. All this
So-
sort of stuff happening. And you're experiencing this all the way up to their elderly life. All these different things that they've encountered and seen. Just walking down a street into a Walmart type thing and passing by something that feels all nasty and horrible, and every sort of these things. And that's one person's life. And you hit through another one, and another one, and then another one. For
And they
each
all-
thread, you're cutting all of
And they
these
all
horrible
have
things.
This similar experiences? Is that the memories I've seen of them?
Yeah, you're seeing those types of horrible experiences passing through where there's clearly something not natural, not right there. One of them, they're buried, alive and whatnot, and like worms are seeping in through the coffin at them, and they're screaming and banging and banging and banging, and someone does pull them out, but they don't even remember who that was or why, but they get out and they run, and they're just running. And that's their whole memory of that. It's horrible, all these horrible, nasty things. There's someone who witnessed one of their friends be taken into a truck and them start being chopped up immediately while that truck is driving away. All of these nasty things.
I need a break.
This is what your character has rushed through with just those few little slices.
Nice. That's called childhood trauma right there.
I mean, I'm 23
Yeah.
in the game.
I'm 19.
So it sounds to me that either all the people they picked are people who either interacted with the lizard folk and got cased out by the lizard folk that I'm dealing with, and or were people who were slayers, like imbued, that were not active. That's why they were
Interesting.
able to see past the veil and still remember.
Interesting.
But anyways, we'll continue. What happened?
I'm
Okay, now
choking
you
this thing
continue
out.
with the horror show.
So yeah, there's a lot more, and some of them it gets worse.
Worse?
Someone, like when they're giving birth and whatnot, something comes in there and eats their child while they're doing it and whatnot, and then it like
Murder!
stabs into their head and like twists their stuff around to like rip out their memories of it even happening, and walks away, and they're staring half lobotomized. Like, you have these memories
Fascinating.
now, and they're stuck in there from their perspective.
Oh, this motherfucker steals memories! Oh, that's what's happening! Anyone who did see past the veil, he is part of the cleanup crew! What a piece of shit he is! Oh, that's why he said, like, oh, you have your memories! Oh, I hate those people. Memory magic is the worst.
Okay,
Oh.
so while you're having these realizations and standing there,
Good memories.
what are you doing? You have a moment while that slice is happening, and this thing's
Marshall
getting big.
hardly gonna try to choke this thing out or rip its throat.
Get up behind it
apart.
and you try. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you gonna try for a choke out, or are you gonna try to stab it with the axe thing and hold it in place? Which are you trying for?
Kind of oriental, stabby, choky thing.
All right.
Ripping out the inside of its
Okay.
face.
Good luck. You're gonna be using melee plus your pickaxe, which I think is just a +1 because it's not
Yeah.
designed as a weapon. And so melee, pickaxe, and strength.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Hmm.
So 2 for strength, 1 for pickaxe, and 1 for melee.
Wait, strength.
Oh, you have no melee, so yeah. So that's fair
So
enough.
how many?
So yeah, 2 for strength total, and then 1 for pickaxe. So yeah, you rolled it right now. So 9.
9, yeah. 9.
Okay.
No.
So
Bad.
you
Good.
get up behind it and you do this thing, and you're like trying to stab in, but it just like it's like hitting concrete and
Oh, okay.
scraping across concrete. Like yeah, you're just trying to hold this thing and whatnot.
Let the water
Yeah.
do what it does while it's
Okay.
make myself a distraction.
Alright.
Is it from a magic card?
No, I use these as a little information to keep my shit together while I'm doing the storytelling part
Oh,
there.
that's awesome. Yeah, this is probably not smart. I probably should try to kill it sooner, but hey.
Alright.
I
So,
want like pacifism
Doki, it
kind of be one of my
reaches out with its arm, like the one that's not being hit right this second,
Yeah.
and punches up at Anna.
You know what would be funny though if I went to go do that to its face and I'm just like doing that to its arm, trying to choke out its wrist.
Wait, do
Okay.
I get my memories back with how to use the crossbow as I'm cutting the threads?
You haven't yet. Maybe you didn't reach that thread yet, but
Oh, the
you're
top.
getting struck. I need your soak stuff. So stamina and
Stamina's 2.
armor.
You made my armor 1.
All right.
So it's just 3 dice?
Yep.
What is
Ooh. I got 2, 4, and 1.
it?
Okay.
Ooh.
So the punch is sending you back
The pun.
into.
Oh, why are you in punch now?
Yeah, back. Almost onto the like parking lot thing. You get sent flying, and you
Well,
take
fuck.
3 levels of damage.
Well, how does that work?
So here's where you would start. This is where you normally are. So 1, 2, 3. You're at that.
Goodbye, Vegeta.
So, I mean, where am I?
So this is where you always are to begin with. So you're 1, 2, 3.
So, okay.
You're right in there. So that's a thick punch that sends you flying.
Oh, it was really fucking big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it is getting bigger as it's still
Bigger.
rising up. Yep, it's still standing. It's almost the size of the tree that it's standing near now.
I'm still on it.
And you're still on it. It's still nighttime, by the way. And
Wait,
whatnot.
it's nighttime? I thought it was daytime.
We went through a whole like 24-hour cycle.
Oh.
So yeah, it is night again. So yeah, that's so this thing is getting bigger. You're still on it.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Well, jump up and run. However, I would like to put a flask in its mouth.
Okay,
And
so
pick up.
you can split actions. So okay, and there's burning willpower. So that's what the circle willpower is for. Is for burning. So if you burn a willpower, it gets rid of one of your circle willpowers,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gone until the next time you get a recovery thing.
Okay.
But what happens is if you do that, you get an extra dice to roll.
So like
Oh.
jumping off of it, throwing the stuff in its mouth, and trying to take off.
Would be 2 actions. So
Okay.
if you want to burn a willpower, you can. But here's the thing. All the dice you're going to roll for that get split between the 2 actions. If you want to do 2 in 1 turn.
Okay. Sounds like
So-
fun. We'll try that. First time. Might as
Okay,
well.
might as well. So we're going to need the throwing it roll. So this would be we're counting it as melee because it's just a thing you chuck.
Yeah.
So the
Melee
melee.
roll?
So not brawl,
Dodge.
but we're going to have no. It's one of these and one of these. So melee, which you have none in, and then
Stamina?
no, it's gonna be strength, dex, because it's an active thing you're doing.
Strength and-
Okay. And then that's the roll. Oh, +1 for
Plus
the
1 to whatever.
to whatever. The +1 is for the acid. So add one of
Yeah.
these. And so you're gonna be doing that roll, and you're also gonna be doing the running roll.
Okay.
And the bolt the fuck out of there roll without getting hit by this thing is
Yeah.
going to be dodge and dex.
Okay.
So also add your dodge and dex.
Dodge and
Yeah,
dash.
don't change those. Keep those dice rolled.
3.
Yeah, keep them there. And now add dodge and dex using these and throw them in there as well. And then you can split these up how you want.
One there. Dodge and dex. How many is that?
So dex is
Dodge
2 total.
1. Dex is 2?
Yeah. 1 plus 1. So 2.
Oh! So this would be 3.
Yes.
I thought I meant 2.
No, we did that to remember experience costs. Yeah.
This is so confusing.
That's okay. I know. When we have a proper sheet thingy, it'll be a lot easier because there'll be fucking
Right,
dots.
so I got 3 there, and then what?
And then dodge. Whatever your dodge is, which is 1. So you get 1 more. There you go. And now you can split all of these dice however you want between the 2 actions.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. And you insert a number to which one.
Okay. Oh, A number?
Any number. You can split them however the hell you want between these 2 actions. The one is acid flasking this motherfucker in the mouth, and the other one is bolting it out of dodge. And if you want to bolt, probably heading towards where Anna got thrown
Yeah, would
might be a
good.
good idea, because that's at least in the direction of people.
Okay.
Alright, so which one's which?
Acid flask.
Okay.
Bolt. Not
Okay,
great, but-
so for the acid flask one, you shove that thing right down its mouth. Go ahead and make sure you've got rid of 2 of your acid flasks.
Yeah.
But yeah, you shove it down the mouth, it goes as it does.
Well,
like,
because I know
smashes in there.
the acid flask is the only thing that damages these things.
Alright. And
Where is my acid
Let's
glass?
see here. So that breaks through and does that. And then you're running a tent.
Acid glass. Acid.
Oh, wait.
No, there is 7. So
Minus those.
6, 5 now.
Okay. So as you attempt to run away and whatnot, you do get a
Strike.
claw to
Right.
the arm and
Why
whatnot
always the
as
arm?
you're heading back, and it just like scratches up against it, doing nothing to you. It's just a
Here's the arm.
because you know as you're fucking running
Plate
like
mail.
sing, and you make it out over there to that part of into the little mini parking lot right next to
Yeah.
the park thing where Anna's character is at. You both are together. Washington is like got a little face out now, checking out what's going on. And
Was Washington hit? He was wrapped inside of.
it was wrapped in there, but no, he didn't get hit. He
Oh,
lucked
thank
out.
goodness.
You guys are together now. What do you do? Where you're looking? What you doing? Because
Right.
you're still on the ground. This person finally made it to where you're at.
Okay, now that I get up, get my air. Is the thing still growing?
You look over towards where it's at.
Invisible shoot at it and take off.
Yeah. So when you look at it, the thing stands almost twice the size of the tree that's there. Like there's just this massive crocodile thing
Oh god.
there, and it's just like gives you like this evil look. Like these eyes are radiating with like red, almost glowing energy, and then like
Is
as
it a work
this
crocodile?
car's going there, it's just there's this thing. Your character's like, oh fuck, is it? Like you don't know. There's that moment there, and then it's just gone.
The thing leaves?
It's just poof.
You just
Well,
poof
I wouldn't, I
away?
guess.
Yeah, like you do your little gun action thing of, and it's gone like it was never even there.
Haha.
Do I ever
Surprise.
got my memory but I have to use a crossbow?
If you look at it and think about it, you can go ahead and do a roll, which would be based off of your total willpower.
Which is 4. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, and you could add one of your mental roll stats to it as well.
I say ghosted.
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 Well, any of my mentals are 3, so 3's. They're all 3 actually.
All right.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right, I got 4, 3, 5, 9, 9, 5, 4.
Did that actually happen?
Okay,
I said
so-
I check my arms.
You look at the crossbow, and after a moment, you do remember how it works and functions and stuff, and you know that you have it. Okay, you know how to use a crossbow again, and those memories that that were flowing through your mind earlier seem to be like fading further and further out of it now. You know they happened, but no longer the exact specifics of experiencing them.
Is she standing or laying down still?
I'm laying
Well,
down,
she-
bitch.
I'm laying down,
I
man.
put a hand on you. Are you okay? You okay?
But I just gave him this look of like, do I look okay? I don't say it, I just look at her like, do I look okay? After I'm he sees me laying down and checking my crossbow after seeing the thing disappear.
Mm-hmm. Cookie?
Where do you get food? It's legit question. Also, I don't know her.
Yeah. All
Also,
right.
Why did you fight that thing with me?
It's our job to kill demons, right?
How did you know that?
We're in a video game, holograms, you know.
I love it. I guess I could say how that expression is forming on Anna's face as she's thinking about what her character is thinking about this nutterball.
Just describe
This
my
is so
expression because
awesome!
that's what my character is thinking right now.
Yeah, and I
describe it
tried
to
to
public
like,
because
this
I
is
can't
so
describe it.
awesome. It's like, it's
like
so
this is sort of
real
like
feeling.
scrunching. That's just so strange and whatnot there.
So
Yeah.
this is my look of, oh, this pitiful, stupid fool.
Mhm.
It's really what it means. Like,
All right.
I mean,
another way to describe
or
it
this
is
is the
my
best dream ever.
my sweet summer child.
You're so stupid. You're gonna die. Stupid. That's what my face is like. Oh, you're so stupid. You're gonna die. As opposed to like,
No, no.
he's not gonna make it in the real action of things, but you know, he's not gonna be in the scenarios. Kind of. I have different expressions for that.
Yeah, they're pretty complicated and interesting.
I know.
But yeah.
It's like,
So
oh, this one will die in the real world, but they're not in the real world, so they'll be fine. But with this one's in the
So,
real world, so it's
We
gonna
should
die.
probably take you home. I know where the hub is. We could get you there and
The
probably
hub?
resupply. I'm talking about my house. It's been burnt down, but obviously, yeah. I got stuff there. We can.
Sure, it's the bush.
alright. So
Okay, and my
Yes.
characters think it's only following this one because like I think this one's gonna die if I don't.
yeah.
And
Do
at
you-
least it's offering me a place to stay that's
I'm
indoors.
sure giving like a look to Washington that like sort of expresses this. 'Cause, like even Washington would be like, the fuck?
Like I think it's gonna die, but
Alright.
at least it has we'll have maybe a roof
So-
over our shoulders for a little bit to finish healing Washington.
It's about an 8-minute drive to where your house is, but it's definitely a lot longer walk. Do you want to walk or you want to try to get a ride through an app thing or a call thing or something?
I'll call an Uber.
Call an Uber? Alright.
You tell me that, and do I know that? Do I know what an Uber is?
You do not know what an Uber is.
I
Yeah.
What's an Uber?
Look. It's how you get everywhere in this world, sister.
And they'll meet you at
They
Butters
told me
Drive and
I know
Highmark.
what a car is.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck an Uber is. It's like a train or something.
Oh, it's an app like this one, and I switched to my Ari-chan app, and I post some stuff there about my day. Huh.
Alright. While you're doing that and you're doing the Uber thing, they say they'll meet you at Butters Drive, which is, it's a bit of a walk, but it's not nearly as bad as other ones. So,
All right, let's go to Butters. I say as we start walking.
yeah, it's a long way down, but as you're walking down there, you do see that the main road area in
I
Highmarsh Drive
skip all the way there.
is sealed off and whatnot, and there's like very slow traffic direction of just getting people in there, and the main roads to the other side are like filled up with cars and whatnot, and people trying to get to different places.
And you said it's night, right?
Yep, it's night.
I put flash of that mode on my phone as we head down there.
Okay, as you head on down that way.
Aren't
All
those
right.
stars lovely? I say as we. They
I
look
just,
so
I just
real.
Get, I just look at Washington like this might have been a mistake. I
Alright.
don't want this one to die though.
I don't want this one to die though. Like, yeah, you help me out with stuff. Alright, so you guys are heading down and everything there, and as you're walking down the
I
way,
guess I sing. He's a hero as I go down there.
okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. So as you guys are heading on down that way and whatnot, making your way downtown, going fast, and you're homebound.
Yeah. Making my way down there. Yeah.
There's, a person walking their dog and whatnot, a few other things like that, but not much until you get to the cars and the traffic and whatnot there. And when you get to that point, you feel that, like, the spirits of the place are upset. Like, there's something in the air that doesn't belong there, moving around.
Smells like Teen Ink's here.
In your house?
No, you guys haven't even got there yet. As you're getting by where the traffic is, that's on Highmarsh Drive, right before you get the Butters. Like, the road is packed full of cars down here and whatnot. So, you guys can cross the street because they're so packed, there's not really any movement.
Oh,
We walk past the car.
Yep.
Is your magic Uber gonna? How is the magic Uber gonna get to us this way?
Because you guys are going to cross into a home district, into Butters Drive.
I say that there's free roadage up there.
Alright.
Oh wait, free roadage.
What? What did you say?
She stutters.
Oh, I didn't know It's very hard for me to understand English, Cody. Why'd you give her a stutter?
It's okay, he doesn't have to roleplay it every time, as long as
Yeah.
we know the character's stuttering. And, occasionally he does it for something to remind people. But yeah, so you get
Yeah.
over to Butters Drive with little
It's kinda
effort,
nice.
some of the people in the cars look at you kind of angry, but whatever. You get past, no one honks or anything,
Honk if you're horny. Toot toot.
and there is a car waiting for you. It's kind of like a basic, it's the same kind of car they use for a taxi,
Yeah.
but it's not a taxi, it's the guy's personal car.
Yeah.
So you walk up, the Uber driver looks tired. Like, he's got rings upon rings of, like, tiredness in his eyes. But he's there like, yo, pickup for... it's not even a pickup, my god, man. It's a
delivery?
drive. No, I guess it's like a delivery. But yeah, you the eccentric chick and their passenger person?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Alright, well, just hop in, and I'll get you where you're going. Thank you for using Uber. Do you have any preference in music? I can play some music for you while we're driving.
Ooh.
I'm
She's
just
a hero.
I'm just gonna follow her lead.
How about
'cause
hero
all
song?
this shit is weird.
I don't have that one. If you got, I got the hookup plugs. You just put it up in the back. And
Oh
you just start
yeah,
it up.
yeah. I'll just load some Facebook music videos and YouTube ones.
Cool beans, bro. So we were
I
heading
just
straight
think all
down.
of this is weird.
I play the She-Ra opening song.
So, I'm gonna have to take some back roads because getting down there, the main roads are all like blocked off and stuff. But I'll get you there, man. Don't worry.
And then Pom Pom. That's
Pom,
all.
pom, ching,
Yep.
ching.
Yep, those are the songs that are playing. And yeah, I smile, giggle, and I'm laughing all the
So he does get you down there. There's a few like blockades, aids, and stuff like that, but he still gets around and then gets over to where you're going. But once you're starting down Ashley Drive, he does a turn into Michael's Street. So there's like into a little house neighborhood thing, and he's like driving down that. You know that the road ends up ahead here, but he's clearly gonna be using that little side path they got over there, like a freaking road. Are you down there? So yeah, he does get to that.
Oh.
He's driving down the road, the little dirt path part. Like, all right, we're almost there, guys. We're just gonna have to do. Jesus Christ, I can't go down that way. We're gonna have to go by the hair center.
Hey, Luz, do you like sushi? I can make you some sushi for dinner. I was gonna eat by myself watching a soap opera, but yeah,
I
we're
just
gonna...
give her this glitter of like, what the fuck is
So-
sushi? Sure, I guess.
Do you like wasabi too? I love wasabi.
Yeah, it's,
I'm like that. Like she's like this weirdo to me that's just talking a lot, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why the fuck are you talking so much?
it's whatever, man. So, anyways, oh fuck, they really did burn down the center, didn't they?
I
So-
hear my house is burned too a little.
You guys are driving down, and he's actually going past the Kimberly Gardens because he's going down this little road thingy over towards the Arendelle Hair Center. So he's gonna try to round you up over this stuff, and he stops before actually getting to the hair center.
Yeah.
On the road thingy and stuff, and he's just looking at it because it's like torn to shreds,
Yeah.
like half of it's missing and just burnt. I'm like,
Oh my
"Man,
God! Picture
you
time.
really fucked it up." Well, oh hey, you know what? This place is giving me the creeps, guys. Do you want me to just like drive back a bit and just jump the fence back to your place?
Sure.
All right, sorry about that, but I don't want to go anywhere closer to that.
Sounds good. I've had a weird lizardy day. Hey, tell you
I
what.
know her for saying
Since
that, like,
you're
dude,
doing that,
you could get
how
that
about
right
we
there.
give you a Red Bull as tip?
That'll get me through the night. Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right.
Where
Sorry.
do you have the Red Bull from?
My fridge. Gotta stay up and study all night.
Oh, you're just gonna run in and get it?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to stick around that long.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You guys go straight home, close up and whatnot. This place just doesn't feel right tonight.
Mm.
All right, here we are. That should be the right number there, so you should be able to go right up in.
Nah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, guys. Be
Oh.
safe, all that good stuff.
Name's Azarah, by the way.
Okay, Jimmy.
Jimmy, can I get your number? Here's mine. Give him my number. In case you
Yeah.
ever need a text or something. Extra work.
Okay, sure, whatever. Thank you. He opens up a little glove compartment thing, puts it in there, and boom. Alright, well, you guys have a good day. Jump that fence quick and everything, and yeah.
Hmm.
I'll wait for you guys to get over before I go.
Oh, thanks.
I guess.
You guys just climb the fence?
I just say I guess, and I'm just
It does look a little blackened in some areas, but there's some
I
nice
check
decent
my
parts there.
light on first. Measure it out and stuff.
No, it's doable.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright. Do you have climb?
Climb? Is that a skill?
Yeah?
I have leadership and streetwise. Same with stealth and survival. I do not see a climb.
That was one.
Survival 1.
Oh well, maybe it's a thing that you do specific rolls for. But whatever. Okay, so you guys get over, since I can't find the stat thingy for right now. You get over it pretty easy and get into the next thing.
Oh, don't
Jimmy-
die, please.
No, please don't die.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy does drive off back the way he came and everything. And you're now in your neighborhood behind your house thingy. So there is a back door for the bottom, and then you live on the second story though, so
Yeah.
you could like walk around and go up the stairs to get back into your house.
Ah, okay. I need the tall one. Hey, this way.
I just follow.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Did you say
that
hey
was the
loose this way?
weirdest thing.
Yeah, in my steering wheel.
Okay. So you get walking closer to the house to head up it, and from out of the shadows area walks a dude wearing like, a little, like, what is it called? Agent looking outfit.
Do
you
I
know?
recognize him?
No, he just looks like some random agent dude. And he looks at you guys and he goes, "Hey, what are you guys doing here right now?"
What you doing here?
"My job. What about you?"
My job.
Fucking A. Okay, I'm gonna call this one in, and he reaches for a, what do you call it, like a little radio looking thing.
I
What do you
just
guys do?
spoke with what's his name at the other area. I try to recall like the agent's name from the tired one.
The guy?
No, from the hospital.
Yeah, like the guy who helped you out with stuff? He
Yeah.
wasn't an agent.
No, not that. No,
The
never
one-
mind.
the one who was on the phone?
The ones who were talking on the phone, yeah.
You try to recall and see if you heard his name?
Yeah, or saw his badge.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
No,
What were you even rolling, actually?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know! Okay,
Let
so...
me see, what would it be? It'd probably be... Well, it would be survival.
Let's go with charisma. So you have 3 in that right there. And then you have manipulation.
I should.
Oh, actually, yeah. Just use manipulation. And
3 in manipulation, too.
so, no, you only use one of those. So
Okay.
you're gonna have to go with manipulation. And let's see here. Intuition. Sure.
Intuition?
All right. Let's see how this works out.
Phew.
Where's intuition? Oh, okay, one more.
Jesus.
Not good rolls.
No, they're bad.
They're the worst. Hmm.
This goes, "What the hell are you even talking?" And then he's down.
Huh.
So he falls to the ground, and there is a big arrow in the back of his head.
Oh shit.
Big.
Big.
Can I see where it came from?
Behind him, presumably.
Yeah.
It's sticking straight out.
Oh wow, he's dead.
He did.
I just grab her like, let's run to your house, I guess.
This one's in your house.
This
Like,
is upstairs.
yeah, literally just a stairway away, and most of it is roofed off. So
I dragged the corpse
you,
up the
you're
stairs.
going to go out from undercover to the corpse
Oh,
to drag
no.
it.
I thought it was right in front of us.
He is, but like, here's here's the place from above, Cody.
Huh?
You see these little things here? Those are like the
Yeah.
carports, and then these are the houseport parts.
Oh.
These are covered, and right outside of them is not. So you're in one of these ones in the back lot here.
Okay, I just.
He was like walking right up to you guys from like somewhere over here.
So nothing
And-
even knows we're here. He
So-
could think we're a cat.
There-
Okay.
There could be anything in this whole range that could have got
Yeah,
him.
I just duck down closer to the safety of the shadows and,
And
continue home.
and then you're like, you don't just walk right into the thing.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I had to show him. I had to show him where he was because I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to quickly explain that." And those are all like roofed over parts.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy
The guy
was
just walked
checking
in.
out a cat too, and the thing just killed him like ninja style.
So yeah, you guys head inside,
Yes.
and what do you do about the door, the front door?
Lock it, barricade it.
Lock it, barricade it. All right.
Put
Fair
the
enough.
3D printer in front of it.
Okay. Surprisingly, the place is really well intact. It looks like most of whatever burning happened was like on the roofs or something
Oh, cool.
like that. So,
And then I go to making sushi for that one. Like
Okay.
I said I would.
surprisingly, your power is still on and running. So,
Mm.
I mean, it gets a little spotty and kind of from time to time, but
Yeah.
yeah, your fridge is still working. Might be on factory
Right.
settings, but it's working.
I just watch as this stupid beard is cooking. As we just saw someone get murdered in front of us. I'm like, I just gave her this look like, are you seriously cooking? Like, and we don't eat food, but at the same time, someone just got murdered in front of you.
I hand her the Bible. Everybody dies.
I hear the Bible. Everybody dies.
Okay.
What a takeaway!
All right. So, I don't have any more patience for this bitch. I am native. I've been through that book way too many times.
Yeah, your character probably has.
It's a good lie, right?
I just grab it and smack her across the room with it.
Okay.
Oh, I love this.
Okay. Yeah, the injured person smacks the cripple.
I do not care.
That's fucking funny to me, though. Yeah. Poof. Okay, I'm not gonna give you any real lasting damage from it, but
Oh,
get
fine.
fucked. Like you get hit, but you're fine.
I just tell her like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I got no arms.
Who gives a shit? That is not what we're asking.
I'm not real, obviously.
Okay. I'll just roll them for you guys.
What's the question?
Oh no, I'll just go ahead and roll it myself for you.
Well, I know, but I'm just asking you
Okay.
what you need, what stats you need to look at.
Ooh.
I know, I got see the ones. Because I only need to see one half of it because you guys don't have the other skill. So
Hey,
neither
with the
do it.
bud.
Neither of you do. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. So while that's happening and
Okay.
stuff there, by the time your conversation has sort of settled, the sushi that you were still in the process of making
Yes.
has found its way to completion and is
Yay.
set on your table.
Oh, good. We're done.
Okay, what is this? What are we eating?
Yeah, like I was just like, fuck it, fine.
This is sushi. It's raw fish, rice, and wasabi.
P.S. There is cooked fish in there. There is only a little bit of it that has been set up that is raw, and it's the correct kind for that.
Yeah.
Does she actually tell me that or
No, but you
No.
can tell just by looking at it
Okay.
that only a small section is sashimi, and the rest is, you don't know the word sashimi, but you
But yeah, I know that
Yeah.
some of it's
It's
And you
cooked.
see what's
really
cooked.
good. After the day we've all been having, you'll love it. Want Red Bull too?
I mean, like, no, sure about that. Whatever, you stupid ass person. You deserve that. You deserve that name because you saw at least 3 horrifying events in front of you. You remember them, and you are choosing to think this is not real. Like, what the fuck? I'm still gonna eat your food. I don't want whatever Red Bull. That sounds disgusting. Whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but it sounds disgusting. Okay.
Mm.
So,
I just eat the sushi or whatever the fuck
Alright.
she getting me.
so how do you guys go about resting for the night after the food?
Red Bull and books.
Okay. So what books are you doing?
D&D Monster Manual.
Fair enough. So you're gonna be doing research.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. What about you? How you spending the night?
I keep Washington on alert about this bitch because I don't trust her to protect shit. While I sleep.
Okay. Do you take the bed or do you sleep somewhere else?
Does she even have the decency to have a fucking couch?
Uh,
I have a cot.
that sounds like them. That sounds like the college life that you just sort of finished
It's
up.
basically something that is not too exposed but close enough to entrance for me to get lifted.
Under the bed it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw some blankets down there and go for under the bed.
Alright. I just have Washington like, this bitch cannot be trusted. She'll fight while there's a fight, but
As soon as it's done, it's crazy.
yeah, as soon as she's done, she just goes denial crazy. This is insane. You were right. I'm sorry. But we need a roof and we need a food. So let's get out tomorrow.
I wrote my cheek too. Actually hurt.
So, what specifically type of thing you're trying to figure out from these manuals and whatnot you're looking through?
Like, what mixture of creatures we could have encountered?
Alright, so go ahead and do research, and I guess if you cross-reference it with your people, you could use one of your social stats.
Yeah, I'll do
like
that.
charisma. Yeah.
So what?
So research and charisma.
Alright. Research and charisma. Charisma's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Good rolls. Better.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. All right. So with 5 successes on doing your research, looking through the night, drinking a Red Bull, looking through everything, you roll up on a few different things, but you know, there's like some slad stuff and all this other things, you know, like interdimensional frog demon things and stuff, and it gets you those things. They're not quite frogs and stuff. They're not quite lizard men and stuff. I saw. What the fuck are they? It's not a dire crocodile unless you can like polymorph those. I don't know, but when you're looking through the things, you don't find exact answers, but you're led to like, you know, this weird set of stuff, and then something about, like, while talking to your people about reptilians and things, and like, oh, maybe it's like, you know, lizard people who like wear people's skin and whatnot. So that's sort of what you sort of stumble across by looking at that stuff, but you also get a suggestion that like maybe like they're like part of like one of those big companies, because there's like this triumvirate of companies
Mhm.
that seem to like be interlinked to each other, but like no one really knows how they're interlinked or who owns who
Yeah.
and whatnot. So maybe it has something to do with that triplicate of companies.
Yeah, and while I'm doing all this and researching this, I'm also on the sideline because of the Red Bull Energy Fusion, writing a I'm sorry note for Luz, because I come to realize this is kind of real and
It's got
About
fucking
time.
about fucking time.
Like 3 traumatic major episodes happen in front of you. Like I get it after the first one, maybe. Especially if it was something quick like those other memories I just saw. You know?
well, I have no idea. I don't know.
But you don't know about the memories, but like,
Yeah.
you know. And this is Anna commenting. But after 3,
Three.
in your face that you actually were active participant in all 3 of them. Except maybe the last one, like the guy getting shot in the head, you weren't really active there.
So, the 3 companies you get that are interlinked and no one knows how,
Yeah.
and like maybe they have something to do with the reptilian threat on the city and whatnot, is Auburn Embrace, yep, Willful Dynamics,
Mhm.
and Born Dynamics, which is
Ooh.
BOURNE.
BOURN,
Mm-hmm.
and both are dynamics.
Mm-hmm. Those 2 are, very different fields.
Does
Yeah.
Luz know how to read?
Of course I do.
Good.
Alright,
I gave
so
myself the skill so I could know
you've
2
learned that
languages.
those 3 are somehow interconnected
Yeah.
and possibly ran by the reptilians.
Okay, so in my I'm sorry note or whatever too, I also put down some of my research like on the sides and stuff, like you know how a kid does when they're writing something and there's other notes on there too?
Yeah.
Using it all as if it's one piece.
So, if you want to go ahead and now that you have that information, do an occult and then either social or intelligence. You tell me which one you want to use and which stat within it. Roll. You might be able to pull up some more information.
Okay. Intelligence or what?
Or social. Depending on how you want to go about it.
I'm gonna go with social.
Alright, so which social skill are you using?
Charisma.
Charisma. So you're going to talk to your cult and whatnot and try to figure it out. Alright, and your cult is level 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So, trying to figure out this occultist thing using the eye of the cult.
Yeah.
So how many successes? So there's no zeros, and there is 1 success. So they can add 1 more to their stuff.
One what?
Success.
Snake?
Okay, so one of them makes a suggestion that. What the hell was that sound? Is that you playing with your teethy things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm?
So they make a suggestion that somewhere in Belconnen,
Hmm?
that there is a building that just seems really weird, and that it might be related to these companies in some way, shape, and form.
Okay, related. Companies.
Yeah, they state it's one that's connected to the community health center.
Oh, okay.
So they believe that the reptilians are using that area connected to the health center as a base of operations for taking people.
Ooh.
They also somehow link us all to like Mars and interdimensional travel, but you're not sure how any of this will pan out, but at least there's a place to check out.
Yeah.
And the building that they're linking out and whatnot is called 56.
Alright.
It's the one that's literally right next to the health center and the solutions place. It's like a little small little offshoot hospital part.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Huh.
That is what you're able to get through them as you binge through the night.
Yeah, and then I pass out under the chair that's up against the door.
Fair enough. Alright. So,
After leaving a note by
leave the note
Lewis.
by Luce in Washington, like,
Yeah.
oh, we're about to finish up. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then you pass out as daybreak is starting, and you know you sleep through the early morning,
Yeah.
but you don't get a lot of sleep this night. But Luce does. She succeeds in getting
Yeah.
the sleep she fucking needed, and waking up near early midday,
Yeah.
and that's when we'll pick up next time. So
Alright.
thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
See you all in the next episode of Hunter Canberra. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo!
That was a fun, like, insanity moment.
Yeah.